Sinners, the new vampire movie that is now out. Let's freaking talk about it. So, Sinners is the newest movie brought to you by Ryan Coogler, the man who gave us Black Panther and Creed, has now come here and given us an original film that he wrote and directed, starring Michael B. Jordan, about vampires back in 1932. And everyone has been raving about Sinners. They have been saying Sinners is unbelievable. It's one of the best movies, if not the best movie of the year. So I was so hyped, man. I already liked the trailers and thought, yes, Michael B. Jordan, great. Ryan Coogler, yes. Let's see what he can do. You know, he's not in a franchise at the moment now. He's not doing a Creed movie, which is within the Rocky franchise. He's not doing a Black Panther in the MCU. What is he doing? He's giving us his own vision. And I'm always excited when filmmakers do that. So I sat down and I watched Sinners. All I can say is, when's Ryan Coogler's next movie? I need to know. I need to know. I want him to do more original stuff that he comes up with. I'm gonna say it. Ryan Coogler has the potential to be discussed in the same breath as Tarantino, Spielberg, Nolan, you name it. Those type of filmmakers who come out and do their own movies, their own original movies. Ryan Coogler has the potential to be in that conversation. What this man brought to life in Sinners is just spectacular in every single way, shape, and form. How he was able to create something that you think to yourself, oh, it's going to have vampires in it. Like, you know, we've seen vampire movies before. We've seen Blade. We've seen, you know, the Underworld movie. We've seen vampires before. Like, this ain't anything new. I mean, we had Nosferatu as well, which is like basically a vampire movie as well, just recently. But what Ryan Coogler does here is he creates a story with so much complexity, with so much depth to it, with characters who are multi-layered. A world that just screams, give me more. He brings that to life in a way that when you sit down and you are watching this movie, you forget vampires are in this movie at one point. The whole first bit, the first act and half of the second act, I was sitting there, I was like, I don't even need vampires in this movie. I honestly don't need them because the story is so rich with the characters. You know, you're learning about these two twins who went to Chicago and came back with a lot of money and are trying to get this up and running. And there's just so much richness to them that I could sit there and just have this be about a mobster movie. I could have that. I could sit there and just watch these twins try and get this business, this club that they're trying to do, up and running. I could sit there and watch that because the characters were so compelling. Smoke and what's his name? Smoke and Stack. They're the twins. They just have so much to them. And what I love is they're twins, but they're very different at the same time, so you can tell. And they are just so intriguing that I just want to know I want to know the prequel to them coming back home. I want to know what happened in Chicago. I want to know everything like that because there's just so much detail that is there that Ryan gives you that you want to cling on to it. And then you get to the second half of the movie and the vampires come in. Oh man, I love what Ryan Coogler did with the vampires. I love what he did with them. He made them freaking creepy, but cool at the same time. The way that he does the eyes, there are so many shots with the vampires with the black background, and you just see the eyes, and it is so freaking good. He grabbed the horror elements and ran with it. It is bloody. It is gory. He showcases you just how much of a threat they are, while also keeping with the vampire lore at the same time. But at the same time, he adds depth to the vampires at the same time as well. So it's a really, really good job at balancing that and getting the tone correct and making it feel like it flows, he absolutely nails. And when they show up, man, it just ho 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 ho. Things get insane. They get crazy, but not to the point where you sit there and you're like scratching your head. Like, you know how sometimes a film can bring these supernatural elements in, and you're sitting there and you start scratching your head like, oh, that's kind of like, going a bit too far. Not this one. Not this one. This one doesn't do that. And visually was just absolutely, like, there's so many great shots in this film. Like, it's shot absolutely superb. Just the big pan shots, the close, everything, man. And the costume design. Oh my word, the costumes are. I love Smoke and Stack's costumes in here. I love the red and the blue. I think it just looked fantastic. And they just really nailed that look for the 1930s. It just looked like I thought I was transported there. There's action all through the final act as well. There is 2 post-credit scenes, right? So there's one in the mid-credit and then there's one at the end. The mid-credit scene is definitely the one to stay for. The end one is very interesting as well, but it's not too much. But the mid one, definitely stay for that one. I 100% stay for that one. But there's one other thing that I want to mention. Mr. Ludwig, who did the freaking score, take a freaking bow. Take a freaking bow. My man cooked up one of the best scores you can hear all year. It was so incredible. That sound was unbelievable, man. With the themes that he created for the vampires are a mixture of just pure beauty, fear, anger, coolness, just high, everything. And just the whole score was just absolutely fantastic. And Ryan Coogler also added in some musical numbers in here as well, and they fit. Like, I'm someone that sometimes you can have a musical number in a movie and it just feels out of place. No, 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 no. They fit, and it worked the whole entire thing. There is one particular musical thing that happens in here when they explain about a certain character and things that can happen. The way that Ryan brought that scene to life and introducing this concept that he created there was unbelievably fantastic. I was sitting there, I was like, this could easily feel out of place. This could easily not work. You could sit there and be like, this is just the dumbest thing I've seen. Like, this is just what's doing it. But the way that Ryan Coogler executed that particular moment and scene, it just came together. And I thought this is actually just something really, really interesting and really, really cool that I really enjoyed. So for me, Ryan Coogler, man, I need to know when your next original film is, man. I need this man to continue because he freaking cooked so hard in this movie. Michael B. Jordan's great. Everyone in here is great. Haley Steinfeld is great. Like, they're all great. Every single one who acted in this movie and actress was superb. But Ryan Coogler, man, this is going to get an Oscar nomination. I just don't see how there's going to be 10 films better than this year. I just don't see it because it is that freaking good. 100% you need to check this film out. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. This is artistry at its finest, at its absolute peak. And Ryan Coogler has absolutely cooked here so freaking hard. So let me know what you guys think. If you have seen Sinners, did you guys enjoy it? Do you agree with me? Maybe it didn't work for you. Let me know in the comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.